Hey guys, I'm just here in my meditation spot, but I want to get on today and talk about the ending of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. And for everybody, it's going to be different, but there's people in our lives, there's events happening, circumstances, whatever it may be, that's altering our life in some profound way. But, I was sitting here thinking today, I feel like I'm kind of at like crossroads from my old life and my new life. And there's been one key factor that has just transformed my life and opened my eyes up to ways I never even thought. Like, I didn't even realize that I was doing the things I was doing, the things I was thinking. I thought I was perfect. I thought I was this, I'm an amazing person and I love who I am. But for me, it was an individual that opened my eyes up to a whole new world. And it's so funny too, because the Aladdin song has been playing so much for me over the last, I don't know, month. But it's really that song is a true statement, and it's so funny because it really is a whole new world. And yeah, I just had no clue that I was going down a road that was leading me to a dead end, and the great thing is I have people that have gone before me, and they have shown me that if I continue down the same path that I was in the past, that's how I'm going to end up. And that's not who I want to be. I'm grateful. I mean, and I know, and I pray over those people because they were karmics in my life, but in a way I love them and I appreciate them because they have helped me grow in so many areas of my life that I just never thought imaginable. So I know that you guys can look at your guys' life and be like, okay, you know what, I've had this happen, these people do these things. But you guys need to look at those. And if you guys are on a path that, and my main path was being single and thinking that I'm looking for the right person, and my way was always the best way. So with that in mind, when I found the right person for me, oh my God, she opened up my eyes. And I know she didn't even intentionally do it. She was just being herself, but she mirrored back so much to me. And there'd be so many things that I would go through that I would fight myself on. And I would be in these battles with myself. And then eventually I just surrendered. And it's like God let me throw my fit. And it's like he waited for me to get it all out of my system. And then he was like, all right, Craig, let me show you from my perspective. Because there is a difference between perception and perspective. And perspective is seeing it from somebody else's. So I surrendered. And sometimes it'd be late at night, sometimes it'd be during the daytime, on walks. I mean, it could be anywhere. But eventually I would see it from God's perspective. And I'm like, oh my God. And what it do is it cleared out all those lies or just those walls that I built up around me, thinking that they were protecting me, but also thinking that those were the correct ways of looking at life. And it opened me up and it opened my heart up. It opened my heart up so much to the point where I realized it's not just for the relationship that I'm building with my significant other, but it's also for life and really meeting people at their level and being there with an open heart. So it's really helped me grow. But yeah, I these people that I was in karmic situations with, they just showed me so much, and I'm very grateful. I love them all to death. and I'm blessed to have gone through that time period with them, and the lessons that I learned. And there was a lot of karmic habits and values and principles that we have built through the environments that we were brought up in, and then they're a product of their environment that they were brought up in. But we, and it's nobody's fault. We're just a product of our environments. We're doing the best that we can. Our grandparents did the best they can. Their grandparents did the best they can. And so our parents are doing the best they can, and our siblings and our friends, and that goes with their family generation. So, we just got to show up, remove the people that we thought were the ones that we could trust and believe in, and really just be vulnerable with. But sometimes God does that to test us, to see, okay, you know what, like, are you seeing the red flags? Or, maybe they are good for us. But in your heart if those people are good for you. And eventually chapters or cycles do come to an end. So God will reveal to you who those people are. And then once you realize, or once you find out who these people are, then you have a choice. Am I going to continue to allow these people into my life and disrupt because ultimately what is wrong, the things that are wrong in your life, if you continue to allow them, they're going to interfere with your health, your wealth, your love, your happiness, the things that you want out of life. And God's going to hold back those gifts until you surrender and get rid of the things that no longer serve. Sometimes God will do it for you, but other times God wants you to do it. Excuse me. Confirmation. So really take stock of your life and look, okay, you know what, like, this person or these things don't resonate in my life. And every time, maybe it could be an object. It could be like, oh, you know what, I have something in my house, and every time I think about it, I think of this person or whatever. But the thing is, you don't know when you receive that gift from those people, what their intentions were at that moment, or what they were going through in their life. And that energy transferred from them, but it actually came from somewhere else to them, to the gift, to you. And so if you do want to hold on to it, maybe cleanse it. Do a cleansing of your house. Do a spiritual bath, and ask the angels, hey, you know what, when I think about this now, I want to think about the benefits of it, what it does for me, or the joy that I have had with it, or whatever it is, right? But if it continues, it's something you may want to get rid of, or the people in your life, or the material things that when you bought something, or again, when you received something, what intentions were on that? And when you bought it, what was the foundation like? Was it a sturdy, solid foundation? Was it based on fear and lack and just whatever it might have been? But the thing is, those things can't go with you sometimes into your next chapters. So you have to release those. You have to let them go. So that's what I've been doing for so long now. And you guys really, that's basically this message today, is God just bringing you to the forefront of your mind and be like, okay, it's time to stand at your gate. Time to look at what I need to take stock of, and what no longer serves, get rid of it. And then what does continue to, I want to say, cultivate what it is, and those skills and talents, and grow all whatever it is that you have in your life, and nourish it and love it the way that you would want to be nourished and loved. And but yeah, really take stock at your life right now, and just figure out what it is that you want to do with it. But yeah, I'm not really feeling anything else. Let's just see if there's anything else that comes through. But other than that, guys, we're going through these transitions. Times are tough. We're constantly going through rebirths in our lives, and it feels like it's nonstop being in a cocoon and then emerging only to go back into another cocoon and then emerge and go back into one. But I know that my dream state has been really active. Oh my God, I've been tracking my dream state for a couple of weeks now to a month, and the craziness. And I actually had a crazy one last night that I felt like I went back to some type of, I don't know if it was an actual cougar or a saber-tooth tiger, but I was hunting or I was doing something with a native tribe, and I was actually in the full gear, and I was running through this meadow, but it was covered in snow, and you had the tree lines on the side, but you had a rocky ledge on the right side, and you hear the brush being disturbed, and all of a sudden, like, there was a cougar or a saber-tooth that jumped up on top of the rocky cliff, and then it jumped, and I woke up right when it like jumped on me. So yeah, it was crazy. But of course I have a lot of things about the karmic people that were in my life, and just working through and removing them slowly, and just sending them love and light and releasing them as I need to. But yeah, I kind of going back to what I was saying about my significant other and what she's done for me. She has done so much and just transformed my life in ways that I've never thought. And it's just me slowing down and being present and just looking at my old beliefs and just saying, okay, you know what, do these still serve? And if they don't, I say, okay, do I need to get rid of them, or do I just need to update them? And a lot of stuff I've been having to just let go of, because a lot of it was my old past that was just, I thought was healthy, but it truly was unhealthy for me, and it was leading me in a direction that I did not want to go. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today, so that you guys can really make sure that you look at knowing that what is truly valuable to you right now. You need to ask yourself, is this something that you can live without? Because if you can't, then you guys need to really start changing your life, changing it for the better. Because I know that this individual that I'm talking about for my significant other, she is just phenomenal in every way, and she plays it off like she's just this simple LA girl, and but man, she just packs a punch, and she's so phenomenal and so smart and wise, but man, we just feed off each other so perfectly. And that's something that I want to I want to grow with, and go further than I've ever gone in my life. Because if I also continue down the path that I've been on, you can only go so far by yourself. So this is someone that I want to go the distance with in so many facets of our life. And we've sat there and talked about all the different things that we want to do as a couple, and then also as individuals. And she's been nothing but supportive of my journey, and this journey right here that I'm doing right now with YouTube, and other journeys that I have, or goals and dreams. And she slowly let me into hers, but it's beautiful. She's allowed me into her life now, and she's really trusting me. She's really sharing more. She's really opening up, and it's been phenomenal, just this experience that I've had so far with her and in this life. But yeah, guys, I really hope that helps. I really hope that there's something in there that can really help you look at your life and make it for the better, and make the right decision now before you sabotage it and go back to your old ways and throw it all away for your ego. And that's all it is. It's just your ego thinking it's protecting you, and it's just trying to move you back into this old paradigm that no longer serves you. So guys, really take time to look at it and really make that hard choice. Do you really want to go back? And look at people who are similar to your life. Okay, is that something that you want to do? Because I'm lucky I have that in my life that I could compare mine to. And being a curse breaker in my life, or out of my family, I don't want to fall back into those old ways. I want to continue to break and keep moving forward and be that new light for the future lineage of our families. And you know, that's another video I can tap into, because I've been writing down so much about my family generation that has already occurred, and then the family lineage that's going to be moving forward, and where it's ending in my life or in my family lineage, and then where it's beginning. So it's kind of interesting. So I'll definitely make a video on that. So, but yeah, again, guys, I hope this really helps. And I'm just gonna continue to keep pushing out these videos, hoping that, or we continue to build this community. And if any feedback, guys, to help me be a better YouTuber and speak better on the camera, let me know, please, because I would love to hear that. And yeah, like and subscribe. Share if you feel like people need to hear this. But guys, keep going. We're doing a phenomenal job. I know things have been heavy, but just keep surrendering. Don't allow the old to pull you back. And if it does, great. Just know that you'll jump right back into your new timeline. And because we've been doing the work. But yeah, guys, I'm proud of you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.